Do you feel nervous when you walk into a restaurant and you need to speak English? Do you worry about saying the wrong words? It's okay, many people feel the same. Today, we will practice together, slowly, calmly, step by step. Take a slow breath, relax your shoulders. Let's begin. Welcome to CalmStep English. This channel helps shy and quiet learners speak English slowly and confidently. Here, we practice real-life English with simple words, clear pronunciation, and calm listening. You are safe here. You can learn at your own speed. Today's lesson is ordering food at a restaurant. We will practice small conversations. From the moment you walk in until you finish your meal. Listen carefully, repeat slowly, and speak with confidence. Let's start. You walk toward the restaurant door. It feels quiet and warm inside. You open the door slowly and step in. You take a small breath and look around the room. There are soft lights, wooden tables, and a calm atmosphere. A server sees you and walks toward you with a gentle smile. She says, "Good evening." You smile back and say, "Good evening." Your voice is soft but clear. She asks, "Do you have a reservation?" Listen, "Do you have a reservation?" Now you answer. If you have a reservation, you can say, "Yes, I have a reservation under Mr. K." If you do not have a reservation, you can say, "No, I don't have a reservation." The server nods and smiles again. "That's fine," she says. "Table for one?" Or maybe, "Table for two?" You answer calmly, "Table for one, please," or "Table for two, please." Very simple, very clear. The server picks up a menu and gestures gently with her hand. "Please follow me." You follow her, walking slowly between the tables. You feel a little nervous, but you are doing well. She stops at a table near the window. "Here you are," she says. She places the menu on the table. You sit down and say, "Thank you." She replies, "You're welcome. I'll be right back." Now you are sitting at the table. You look at the menu, you feel more relaxed. You made it inside, you spoke English, and everything is okay. Take a slow breath. You are ready for the next step. Now you are sitting at your table. The restaurant is quiet and warm. Soft light is above you. You take a slow breath. A menu is on the table. You pick it up slowly. You open the menu. There are many pages. There are many choices. You do not hurry. You read carefully. You look at the drinks first. There is water. There is juice. There is tea. There is coffee. You think for a moment. You feel a little thirsty. You decide to order water. Next, you look at the food section. There are starters. There are main dishes. There are desserts. You read the names slowly. Some names are new to you. Some words are difficult. That is okay. You do not feel nervous. You take your time. You see grilled chicken. You see pasta with tomato sauce. You see vegetable soup. You see a fresh salad. You imagine the taste. You imagine the smell. You imagine the warm plate in front of you. You feel hungry now. Your stomach feels empty. You smile a little. You decide on grilled chicken. It looks simple. It sounds delicious. It feels like a good choice. You close the menu gently. You place it back on the table. You sit straight in your chair. A server walks toward your table. The server smiles politely. You smile back. The server says, "Are you ready to order?" You answer in a calm voice, "Yes, I am ready." You speak clearly. You speak slowly. "I would like grilled chicken, please, and a glass of water." The server nods. The server writes it down. "Anything else?" the server asks kindly. You think again. Maybe you want something small later. But for now, this is enough. "No, that's all. Thank you." The server smiles again. "Thank you. Your food will be ready soon." You feel proud. You ordered in English. You spoke clearly. You were calm. You relax in your chair. You look around the restaurant again. You feel comfortable. You feel confident. Everything is okay. The menu is still open in front of you. You look at the page one more time. You feel ready now. The server walks back to your table. She stops beside you. Are you ready to order? You look up and nod gently. Yes, I am ready. Your voice feels steadier than before. I would like the grilled chicken, please. The server writes it down carefully. And for your side? You answer without hesitation. White rice, please. She nods again. Would you like something to drink? You think for a short moment. A glass of still water, please. She repeats your order quietly. Grilled chicken, white rice, and still water. You listen carefully. That sounds correct. Yes, that's right. She smiles. Would you like any sauce with your chicken? You did not think about that before. You pause and consider the options. What do you recommend? You ask politely. Our garlic sauce is very popular, she says. You imagine the flavor. That sounds good. I'll have that. She adds it to the order. Perfect. Your meal will be ready in about 15 minutes. You nod. Thank you. The server leaves the table. You place the menu neatly on the side. You sit back in your chair. Your shoulders feel lighter now. At the beginning, you were a little nervous. But now, something has changed. You spoke clearly. You understood every question. You asked for a recommendation. You made a decision. This is real communication. You look around the restaurant again. The quiet conversations at other tables no longer make you anxious. They sound natural. You hear soft laughter from a nearby table. You hear the gentle sound of plates and glasses. Everything feels normal. You take a slow breath, inhale, exhale. You are not just sitting in a restaurant. You are participating. You are using English in a real situation. You feel more confident than before. Your hands rest calmly on the table. You are ready for the next moment. The server has walked away. Your order is now in the kitchen. You sit quietly at the table. The menu is closed. Your hands rest gently on the wood. The restaurant feels comfortable now. You are no longer thinking about what to say. That part is finished. You look around slowly. A couple near the window is talking softly. Their voices are calm. You do not understand every word, but that is okay. You are not here to understand everything. You are here to practice your English. You reach for your glass of water. You lift it carefully. The glass feels cool in your hand. You take a small sip. The water refreshes you. You place the glass back down gently. No rush, no pressure. You notice the sounds around you, the quiet movement of chairs, the soft clinking of plates, the gentle music in the background. You breathe in slowly, you breathe out slowly. This moment feels different from the beginning. When you first walked in, your heart felt faster. Your thoughts were louder. But now, your breathing is steady. You think about what just happened. You greeted the server. You asked for a table. You chose your food. You asked a question. All in English, and nothing went wrong. That realization feels powerful. You sit a little straighter in your chair. Confidence does not feel loud. It feels quiet. It feels stable. A warm smell drifts from the kitchen. You imagine your meal being prepared. You picture the chicken on the grill. You picture the rice being placed on the plate. You feel a small sense of anticipation. But you are not impatient. Waiting is part of the experience. You glance at your phone for a moment. Then you put it away. You want to stay present. This is not just eating. This is learning through real life. A server walks past your table, not yours, just another one. Still, you notice something. You understand their short conversation. Enjoy your meal. Thank you. Simple words, clear words. You understand them easily. That makes you smile slightly. You did not feel this calm before. You take another breath. Your shoulders relax again. You look toward the kitchen area. You see movement behind the counter. You wonder if your meal is almost ready. You do not feel nervous anymore. You feel prepared. You know what to say if someone asks you another question. You are ready. You rest your hands on the table again. The atmosphere feels warmer, the experience feels smoother. And you wait peacefully for your meal to arrive. Then you notice the server walking toward your table. She is carrying a plate. You recognize it immediately. That is your meal. She places the plate gently in front of you. Here you are, she says. You look at the food carefully. The chicken looks warm and freshly cooked. The rice is placed neatly on the side. There is a small bowl of garlic sauce beside it. The colors look simple and clean. You feel a quiet sense of satisfaction. Thank you, you say. You're welcome, she replies. She pauses for a moment. Is there anything else you need? You think calmly. No, that's perfect, thank you. She nods and steps away. Now the plate is in front of you. You take a moment before eating. You notice the steam rising gently from the food. You hold your fork. You cut a small piece of chicken. You dip it lightly into the sauce. You take your first bite. The food tastes good, warm, comforting. You chew slowly. You feel relaxed. You are not thinking about English anymore. You are simply enjoying the meal. After a few minutes, the server walks past again. She looks toward you. Is everything okay? You look up. You smile naturally. Yes, everything is very good. Your answer is clear. It feels easy. That's great to hear, she says. She continues walking. You return to your meal. You take another sip of water. You notice something. You are no longer nervous at all. You handled the conversation. You handled the questions. You responded smoothly. There was no confusion. There was no stress. Just simple communication. You sit comfortably in your chair. The restaurant no longer feels unfamiliar. It feels normal. You finish most of your plate. You place your fork down for a moment. You breathe in slowly. You realize something important. You just completed a full restaurant interaction in English. And it felt natural. You look at the table in front of you. The experience feels complete, but the evening is not finished yet. There is still one more step. When you are ready, you will ask for the bill. Your plate is almost empty now. Only a few pieces of rice remain. You place your fork gently on the plate. You lean back in your chair. You feel full. You feel satisfied. The meal was simple, but the experience was meaningful. You look around the restaurant again. The room feels familiar now. You are no longer a visitor. You feel like a part of the space. A soft conversation continues at another table. The lights are still warm above you. You take one last sip of water. You wipe your hands carefully with the napkin. You fold it neatly beside your plate. You take a slow breath. You are thinking about the next step. It is time to ask for the bill. You do not feel nervous. You know what to say. You wait for the server to walk past your table. When she comes closer, you make gentle eye contact. You raise your hand slightly. She notices you. She walks over with a polite expression. Yes? You speak calmly. Excuse me, may I have the bill, please? Your voice is clear. She nods. Of course. She steps away. You sit quietly again. You feel confident. Asking for the bill felt simple. It did not feel difficult. You handled it smoothly. You wait for a few moments. The restaurant feels calm. You reflect on the evening. From walking in, to ordering, to enjoying your meal, every step felt manageable. Every sentence felt possible. You are not perfect, but you are capable. That feeling stays with you. And you sit patiently, waiting for the bill to arrive. A few minutes later, the server returns to your table. She places a small folder gently beside your plate. Here is your bill. You look at it calmly. Thank you. She steps away. You open the folder slowly. Inside, you see the receipt. You read the total amount. You check it carefully. Everything looks correct. You take your card from your wallet. When the server comes back, you hold it out politely. Can I pay by card? She nods. Yes, of course. She brings the card machine. You insert your card. You enter your PIN quietly. The machine makes a soft sound. Payment approved. She hands you the receipt. Thank you. Have a nice evening. You smile. Thank you. You too. Your voice feels natural, not forced, not afraid, just steady. You stand up slowly. You pick up your bag. You look around the restaurant one last time. The lights still feel warm. The room still feels calm. But something inside you has changed. You walked in feeling unsure. You are leaving feeling confident. You walk toward the door. You open it. Cool air touches your face. You step outside. You take a deep breath. You ordered your food. You ask questions. You paid the bill. You handled everything in English. Slowly, clearly, calmly, and you did it well. Good job today. You practiced real English, not fast, not perfect, but steady. Each small conversation makes you stronger. Each simple sentence builds confidence. If this lesson helped you, come back tomorrow. We will continue step by step. This is CalmStep English. We learn slowly here. We learn with care. Take a slow breath and keep going.